Good morning, student. Now we will continue with the same chapter, that is the chapter number 6. So the combustion and flame. So some part of the chapter was left, that was the wicks in the lamp. So what is wicks in the lamp? So what is a wicks? First of all, what is a wicks? Wicks is a loosely twisted thread. That thread is upward of to lighted upward thread made of absorbed fiber, which is generally cotton or a spongy material. Why it is made of the cotton and spongy material? Because it can catch fire easily. That's why it is made up of that. So one end of the wicks in the lamp is kept dipped into the liquid fuel, and the other is kept free in the air. Why it is kept free in the air? Because which we can light it easily, and which it can get easily catch net fire. So the free end of the wicks is also soaked in the oil and the fuel and is lighted. The wicks on being lighted get heat and the fuel vaporized. So it is the vaporized from the fuel that catches fire and bears the flame. When it catches fire, then only the flame is released. So the wicks being made up of the absorbent material continue to absorb the liquid. So it is made up of cotton or the spongy material, because it can easily catch the fire, and it can easily absorb the fuel which is present of the other end of the thread. So the wicks being made of the absorbent material continue to absorb the liquid fuels, rises to the wicks along with the walls. So in the cases of the liquid fuel vaporized, it is a vapor that is inflamed. Next, what are the roles in different fuels? So what are the different roles? So the spirit and the kerosene lamp. Spirit and the kerosene lamp are made of this, and the candles also, and the wicks in the vegetable oil lamps made of uncovered. Then the wicks is in the wax candle is surrounded all rounded with the wax. So it from which it can easily get fire, and which can easily it be burned. Then the chemical history of the candle. So what is the chemical history of that? Is Michael Faraday in 1791 to 1867, an Englishman once in the year in 1860 gave a talk of the chemical history of the candle, and summarized version of this which is follows. So wax is a fuel. Again, wax is made by the chemical also, and it can occur by natural way also, like making of the bed, that is a bee wax also. So wax is a fuel, the storehouse of the energy. It comes from the beehive. So where from it comes? It comes from the beehive. It constitutes a hydrogen and carbon, that is hydrocarbon. A wick is made of the fiber, that is of cotton or a thread. So when the wick is ignited, when it get ignited, that the thread is get burned, so the heat and the light will produce. The heat and the light will produce from the flame of the wicks. So molten wax rises into the wicks by the capillary action. Which action? By the capillary action get heated and release hydrogen and the carbon. Hydrogen burns with the golden yellow flame, forming water vapor, and it also help in oxidizing, means burning carbon into carbon dioxide. Both the forming of the luminous part of the flames and a part of the carbon remains unburned, which is then burnt into the outermost layer. So this is how the wax candle gives the light and the heat. So Faraday demonstrate water vapors coming out from the wax. So who demonstrate? That was the Faraday only who demonstrate this, ki water vapors are coming out from the candles or the. So he by placing a beaker continue with the ice over the candle flame, water drops appears at the bottom of the beaker and showing the burning of wax candle gives out the water vapor, and he also demonstrate by the production of CO2 gas by passing the gas coming out of the carbon through the lime water. So lime water turns milky, showing the performance of carbon dioxide in the gas. So this was the left part of the chapter, that was chapter number 6, and you have to watch this video, and if you have any problem you can ask me. So this was the left part. So after this, what you have to do in this chapter, you have to thoroughly read this chapter very carefully, and you have to fill the exercise, and you have to send that exercise on the WhatsApp group. If you have any problem, again you can ask me on the WhatsApp group. So we will continue with our next chapter, that is the chapter number 7, that is conservation chapter. We will study conservation of plants and animals. We will study in the next lecture. Thank you, student.